Hello, welcome to the second train simulator trip today. Let me switch right over to the game to save time. I was thinking we could do this one. So this is on the Chatham main line, the class 465 networker. It's only 25 minutes, that should be good. And yeah, it's one that you can see I've lost 4 points on the last time I played this, which got me a silver. So I think we can do that. Operate a southeastern service from London Victoria carriage sidings to Beckenham Junction, calling at London Victoria, Kent House and Beckenham Junction. So, Orpington Looper is a scenario that I've started making that's not finished yet. Yeah, quite short. Well, we've got only like 13 minutes left. So... The code execution cannot proceed because blah 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 was not found. No, I'm not going to try reinstalling the game, I'm just going to try restarting the game. That usually fixes issues like this. Thanks for the stream, yes. Bar this time. Sure, you can have a bar, a stop at the bar in the intermission that is currently happening. Hi-ho there, everybody. Open Looper, yes, that's what no, BR class 442, quick drive? No. No, not this time. Oh, and the stream needs to be reloaded. 1 moment. There we are. Drive, you fools! To reference something that I have previously said I haven't watched. Okay, let's have a look. Chatham mainline. No, it wasn't this one, it was this one, yes. Start. Let's see if it'll actually load this time. Lord of the Rings? It might have been. Shadow Dice? Yes, Shadow Dice. I needed to reload it too. That's okay. Mistakes happen. Let me just completely reload it actually, because the view count is also not accurate. There we are. Balrogs be here! Ha 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 ha! Yes. Every time I see this image, that hand at the bottom, the reflection always looks like it's giving the middle finger. That reflection like it's of a hand. And... well, scratch the bar. I must be off anyway. Alright, well, see you next time. Bye-bye, BGR. Thank you for stopping by. So, here we are. Welcome aboard 2M90, operating as empty coaching stock into London, Victoria. This train is needed in place to start the morning peak services, set up the train, and depart when ready. Good. So, there we are. Let's turn the headlights on. There we are. And the cabin lights, we can leave them off for now. Let's turn the Vipers on. Good. And let's depart. Have we got the signal? I think we have. So, here we are. So this is in the middle of London. This is network, by the way. This is right where we did the shunting last time. Only it's a few decades later, I would say. Speed limit is 15. And this map, I mean, this is, I think, my favorite map for Train Simulator, because it just has so much variety in it and so much beautiful countryside as well. As well as city driving and double track, well, quadruple track main lines, as well as tight urban things where it's lots of little curves, a little bit like the overground. And yeah, you've got lots of different stuff. So here we are, heading into Victoria, and then we're gonna go the other way. Yes. And this also has the TPWS. So as we enter the platform, I am going to slow down to 10 miles per hour. By the way, this does also have a nice interior for the coaches, because it's also quite cozy with the light, because it's not as bright as the other one was. I'll rechat once we're in the station. I also really like the networker because of how well you can look out of it. And fun fact, the one that we were driving previously was a kind of networker as well, apparently. And we've got an 8-car set as well, again. Okay, there we are. Quite a nice stop, I think. Way out, yes. And this is legitimately what Victoria Station looks like. I have been in here many times, and it is quite fascinating, because these look like building fronts that were just built over. Like, you're supposed to see the sky up there, but you see the roof. It's actually a bit surreal in there. Anyway, let's have a look at... Oh, I need to probably change direction. Thinking about it. Yeah, control minus. Yes. Hold on. There we are. And I will rechat. One moment. Phase out, yes. Oh, this looks lovely already. Vipers. Yes. Oh, that's right. All these commuter trains look like buses. I like my locomotives to look like locomotives. Yes, and I do plan on doing some more steam as well in Train Simulator, but for now, for today I wanted more EMUs. Very, very long boxy buses, yes. And that's an actual bus. Compare that to the networker. Today really does seem to be a networker day, doesn't it? Yeah. One of those networker days, yes. Wait, are the lights set up here? No, they aren't. Hold on. There we are. Okay. And we're going past Kent House. Well, technically we're stopping at Kent House. Oh, and that's speeding again. So, you know how I said before that I lost 4 points? Well, I've already lost 8. That's okay. Speaking of, I've actually seen these two today. Let's have a look. As we're just... Ah, yes. Goliath and the other one's probably gonna be Braveheart. Yes, Braveheart. They're very nice. Let's turn on the lights. There's something nice about a rainy night, isn't it? Isn't there, I mean? And this looks so much nicer than it would in trains, because in trains... Can you imagine? I mean, over here it isn't that different because there aren't any lights there, but back when we get to where the yard is, it will look very different. GWR Prairie Goliath and British Standard Class for MT. Braveheart, yes. Speed limit's going to go up to 20 and then 40 and then 60. That's a long train on the right. There we go, 20. Let's speed up a bit. Yeah, but wasn't the 4MT a tank engine? No, 4MT just stands for mixed traffic. MT. It doesn't have to be tank engine. I'm still a tad confused by that. Were there two 4MTs? There was probably a 4MT-T, which would have been the tank engine, tank variety. Because MT just stands for mixed traffic, as far as I know. Speed limit's going to go up to 40 soon, and you can see in the distance Battersea Power Station. The rain effects on the windshield also look so nice in this game. And we can go up to 40, good. Since we're going uphill, I'm going to put it into notch 4. for a little bit. Although it does look like the speed limit's gonna go down to, I don't know, was that 15? Might be 15. Bing, yes. So that is diverging. Is that a 15? It looks like it's a 15 on the map. It's difficult to see. Oh no, it's 35. Okay, phew. Because the signs are so close at the bottom. Maybe. Oh yeah, raindrops are lovely. Yes, they are, aren't they? Okay, so there's a little bit of a downhill bit here, which can catch you off guard if you're not aware of it. Apparently it can even catch you off guard if you are aware of it. Okay, Stuart's Lane, good, good. Since we're now coming back onto an uphill bit soon, I'm going to need to apply the throttle again in a bit. Although there is a 20 coming up. Not the A20 probably, but just an A20 speed limit. Right. Can you do a test whether the AWS is audible in the 5U or not? Right, this is a bit. Alright, it's this bit, yes. I can't really, because... actually, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It wouldn't make sense for it to be, I'd say. It's also nice if you're driving at night, if you're driving it in a city, because that's also why I like driving at night on the Goblin line and the North London line as well, because there's still a lot to see. If you're driving at night in the countryside, then you just see nothing, and I completely forgot about the 20. Yeah, but if you're driving in the countryside, then you don't see that much. If you're driving in a city, then, well, you can see stuff. Now that you've lost points, you'll also get a silver star, right? Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes it is. Shave? Sure. That on the right, by the way, is the overground station. 45, okay. So when we get to Brixton, we need to turn right. Everybody remember, turn right at Brixton. Because we're going to Kent House. There's just something so nice about that, driving at night. Just if I go into the 5 if you like this, just imagining being in London and it's a rainy night in winter and you're cold and then you're waiting at the station and the train comes, you get in and like the entire train's empty, it's just you, and you get to look out the windows and down onto the streets from the elevated embankments and things like that. Isn't this just so nice, just looking out there and you can see the warm lights of the windows and snowy trees as they pass you by with the rain. It also helps that the light is quite warm in here. But speaking of driving the train, I should probably get back to that. He says, speeding. Yeah, I find that when I've already lost some points in a scenario, I tend to pay less attention to it because there's just less at stake. It's like, well, I'm not gonna get gold anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. Plus, I just enjoy driving. Plus, this is Brixton. I know it's not on the map. There's a thing with this DLC that in the scenarios, not all of the stations are marked on the map in all of the scenarios. It's a bit strange. I don't know why they did it that way, but it's a thing. So, route knowledge definitely comes in handy if you want to know what station you've just passed. The speed limit does go is up at 60 now, but it's going to go down to 45 for Herne Hill, which we don't need to stop at, and it goes up to 60 after that, which is going to be good. But yeah, I mean, I've said it last stream as well, technically 2 streams ago, but the reason why the Chatham mainline is my favorite map for Train Simulator is because you've got environments like this, where it's just these tight curves of track that are just winding through London. You've got so many stations and junctions and speed limit changes and gradients and things like that. And then you get into the 4-track stuff as well, which is still quite curvy. It's not just straight and straight and straight like it was in the previous map, but here it's still quite curvy. You get quite a few stations there as well. And then it goes down into the 2-track, as it just then goes through the countryside, out of London, through the countryside, and you've got some great views there, and then it even goes down close to the sea by Rochester, and then it gets a little tighter and curvier as you get towards Chatham and Rainham, and then Gillingham as well. And they're just such a variety of stuff that on this map it really feels like you've taken a journey. Like, oh, I'm just gonna go down to the sea for a day or something like that. And you can start in London, Victoria, and be in the heart of London and end up by the sea or close by the sea. Anyway, it's a bit of an inlet, I think. Anyway, I should probably save again. Ah, that's probably the Crystal Palace Tower that I was thinking of. It was on this map. If you look over there, on the left there, by whatever the station is gonna be, I'm sure that's that. I'm sure of it. That's the tower. That's what I was mistaking it for, because I know that the Crystal Palace Tower was visible on one of the maps, and this must be it. Yeah, that looks like it. Anyway. Let's have a look. I need to put on some more throttle because we're going uphill a bit. Is there a workshop map that joins the North London and Goblin lines with this map? I don't know. Maybe. But we're about to hit a tunnel anyway. So what is this station called? I want to look this up. Sydenham Hill. Yes. And we're going to go downhill soon, so I've got to ease off the throttle a bit. Oh, why is the sound not dampened in the 5U? I don't know. But still, this is lovely. Love this to bits. You can feel the warmth of the southern carriage. Yes. The downhill bit isn't really speeding up as much as I thought, so I'm going to speed up myself a little bit. And Kent House is just coming up on the map, which is good. Is it rain or snow? Actually, that's a good point. I thought it was rain, but it could be snow. I think it's rain, but it could be snow. I don't know. I suppose I can check after I finished the scenario. I don't speak from experience though, I've never been on a southeastern train. Aye, Herne Hill's coming up. Incoming! Yeah, it's a great map. Great views. Strood! And what about the Medway Valley line? The Medway Valley line is nice too, but the thing with the Medway Valley line is that the trains that go on there, I forget what the class is called, but it's the ones that are on this one as well, aside from, not the networkers, the other ones. You just can't look out of them. You've got this narrow slit of a window in front of you, blocked by the door on the right and the wall on the left, and so you just can't see a lot of it. And there isn't that much variety on the Medway Valley line. It's mostly... It is nice, but there isn't that much variety. It's just a lot of the same. The same that it is nice, but you know what I mean. Okay, and Dover Ramsgate? Well, I don't have Dover Ramsgate, so I couldn't say, but I did look at some videos, and Dover Ramsgate doesn't look like it's the highest quality add-on. It looks like there are a lot of missing assets, like roads, bridges, a lot of missing roads, and I already said that. And with a lot of the scenery, if you even look a little bit over to the side, a lot of the times you just clearly see the hillside over there that does not have any sort of scenery on it. Which I'm probably going to overshoot this, actually, am I not? Oh, that's not great. I should really have paid more attention to what I was doing. Hold on. Gotta reverse. One moment. I wasn't really paying attention. I was thinking about Medway Valley line. Okay, let's stop here. And I'm deliberately... Well, actually, that's fine. Let's stop here. Doors open. The driver totally didn't just sleep. Also, you may want a flashlight if you plan on exiting here, I guess. Interesting. Right. I can see... Are there any routes that go through Earl's Court Station? I don't know. There's a non-official district line for TS, but I don't have that. It seems to be of very high quality, though. Don't seem... It's this. Oh, let's have a look at that. Ooh, that does look good. The district line is nice because when the district line was originally built, a lot of it didn't actually go through London because it wasn't London back then. So a lot of it is actually on the ground and not underground, which is nice, but I didn't actually catch the price of that. Let me just have a quick look. And we're almost at our destination anyway, Beckenham Junction. What's the price of this map? Requires. Oh, it requires a lot of stuff. Ah. Download. Oops. Oh, there's a red signal. Thank you very much for warning me. Although it might have been a little bit too late. No, let's put it into emergency. Just in the hopes of not having to restart this because the save game... Nope, I'm gonna pass it anyway. That's unfortunate. Yeah, there we go. I was looking at other stuff. Well, 2 scenarios I didn't quite finish. Although, let's just have a look. Where's the last save for that? Yeah, see, that's what I mean. When I've lost some of the... And it is rain, you can see, it is rain. When I've lost points already, I'm... Yeah. It looks like the map itself might be free if I look at this, but it looks like it needs a lot of stuff to be able to run it. And where are we? Kent House is... Nah, Kent House is like 3 miles away. Oh, and an AI train collided somewhere because I loaded the thing. Well, I guess Train Simulator really doesn't want me to finish the scenario, so... A bit unfortunate, but it was a nice drive. So that's going to be the end of the stream. I'm going to read chat before I go. So yeah, what does this need? This needs the Metropolitan line, which I don't have. The European Community Asset Pack, I don't know. Great Western Main Line, the line to Brighton, Isle of Wight. So it looks like, yeah, it needs some stuff that I don't have. But anyway, so Big Class 375, I have no idea. Electrostar, yeah, bit of a pity about the visibility. Getcha, 30% off currently during the DTG's March Madness sale. Oh, is that on? Huh. Yeah, but £17 at the moment I can't really afford. Yeah, does it have the TARDIS on the sidewalk outside the station? Oh, right, because that is there in real life. That's nice. I don't know if it does. Metro District Line does require just trains, Metropolitan Line, among other things. I do have most of the required downloads though. No lights in town, must be a blackout. They are expecting an air raid. Well, blackout, yes, but the third rail electrics are still going. Next, did our cards appear in Doctor Who? Not sure about if I saw it. If the devs are Doctor Who fans, they've probably placed it. The TARDIS is actually on the sidewalk outside the station, or at least it used to be. Yeah, I think I've seen pictures of that. Oh, I never knew that. Nice. Yeah, anyway, thank you for joining me on the mostly successful runs today. And I say mostly because a lot of it wasn't that successful, but I still had fun. I enjoyed it. You can see it on Google Maps if you zoom in the right angle. You can see it inside. You can see inside it. Ooh, is it bigger? Let's just have a quick look. I just want to see. Earl's Court, London. Let's have a look. That's the station. I'm assuming it's going to be out there. Earl's Court Police Box is what it's called. Oh, hold on, there's a car in front of it. One moment. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Yes, nice. I know you can't see it. I wanted to find it first. There we go. There it is. Let's see, how long has it been there? If I go back all the way to 2008. Look, there it is. Since 2008 at least. Although, wait, the road... Have they put down the road a bit since then? Look, they have. Now the road is on the level of the sidewalk. But in 2008, the road's elevated. Actually, no, it isn't. It's just the perspective. Or is it? I actually can't tell. No, it isn't. It's just the perspective, I think. Yeah, because of the thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, thank you all very much for watching. These streams will be archived. Yes. Maybe, I don't know. So, good night. See you next time, hopefully. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Good night.